Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today is another hashtag Opshop crafter haul. This is where we show what we found from the Opshop for our crafting. Anyone can join in. It's an open collaboration with me, and all I ask is you put the hashtag Opshop crafter in your title and link me back in your description box. And we can all see what we found at the Opshop for our crafting. Also pop over to our Facebook group. It is called Opshop/ThriftshopCrafter, and you can join us there and add your photos, your video links, your crafty things you've been making with the Opshop goodies, anything like that you can share over there. And I thank you to all the people who have joined over there. Right, let's get into this today. Now, my first find were all these what do they call? All these cab things. They were 50 cents each. There was a lot of beading things out there today at one shop. And these are, I think they're metal. They're very thin metal if they are, or there's some sort of plastic, I think. And so I picked these up and I thought, well, they would look really great on junk journal fronts or dangles or anything like that. So each one of them came with a little pin and a little cab thing. So there was quite a few of them in either silver or gold. And look, I didn't get them all. There was so much there. There were so many beads and all sorts of findings, and I just got things that I hadn't seen before or didn't have. And yeah, like I said, all this was just 50 cents each, which is just insane. So my next find there were some beading things, and they were eye pins and head pins. So there's a lot of head pins here. And I didn't have any, and I was just like, oh gosh, I was just about to buy some eye pins and head pins. And so I scratched around until I found some of them. They're gold ones. There's a couple of other little things in there. And I also found from the same place these magnetic clasps, which are always, look, they're just all stuck together. But they feel really strong, which they look pretty good. Look. So they're always handy, those magnetic clasps. There was a bag of these beads. These are just little black bugle type beads with the peacocky colour on it, and I thought they were pretty. So yeah, a lot of things that they had there I already had, so I didn't bother. But the things that I thought, well, yeah, I could use, or I hadn't seen before, I picked up. So there was these little like little pendant things. They're just plastic, these ones. These ones are just little plastic hearts, but I thought they were cute. And the last lot in the beading section were these butterflies, these metal butterflies, and I thought they were pretty. So they've got a hole that goes downwards. So they're the beady things that I picked up, and there was two huge big boxes of it all sorts of jewelry making things. And yeah, so I spent a little bit of time just scratching through it, and that's what I came out with. So alright, my next thing was this buckle. This crazy buckle. I thought this would look really cool on a junk journal. And then I found another pack of buckles too. It's all sticky taped up. I'm a bit of a buckle sucker. And look at the black stickers on here are 50 cents. I thought that was pretty crazy for 50 cents. So we've got some weird looking bits and pieces here. These look these buttons. These are nice. That's nice. And these ones are pretty common, but we used to wear these ones on our school uniform. The buckle on our winter belt. There's a little ring. Don't know what that is doing. And some other little rings. There's some other rings. They could be cool to do something with. And some little metal buckles. Here's a Scout's badge. That's cool. And there's another buckle. And look at this buckle. Oh, look at it. It's all coming apart. I'll have to glue that back down. That's pretty old. That's cool. So that little bag of buckles was only 50 cents. That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Right. We'll start on some other things. I've got this piece of lace, and I haven't got any grey lace, and I thought, oh gosh, this is a nice grey colour. So I picked up a little bundle of that. That was 50 cents as well. Same with this thread, which is this sisal, and it's got gold through it, which is quite pretty. I've got that pretty orange thread, or it's a apricot colour. And there's other threads up here. I'll see if I can take it off without the pile falling over. Right, there was blue threads, yellow threads, and these ones. Oh wow, this has all come off. I thought this was so pretty, this one, this gold one. I'll have to wind it onto a bit of cardboard. So there was this gold thread, and these yellows. These are all they're pearl number 5, and they're all anchor. So these ones look like they haven't even been used. That one's been used. And there's some blues. Is that the same? Well, this is number 8. That's a different brand. I haven't seen that brand before. I can't read it all. That's an anchor. And this one says pearl cotton, and it's an old Semco. Look at that one. I haven't seen this brand label before, but that's a beautiful colour. And then we've got this one, which is anchor. Another. There's so many different labels. Don't know what brand that is. That one's a Coats, and this one looks like it's Semco. And Semco size 8 and anchor. So they were some nice cottons. Right, I found this bag and I thought, oh, this looks interesting. It's just got a mix of crafty things in it, so let's have a look what was in there. There was some fibre, which I'll roll up. Nice burgundy coloured fibres, and some more fibre. That one's pretty. Eyelashy stuff. This is pretty. Wow. This little sequin flower, couple of sequin flowers. Looks like someone's been getting crafty with the sequin flowers. There was this, what is this? Mini envelope card. Oh, that's cute. There was this board, like a, what do you call it? Chipboard little book, and it's a cupcake. That's cool. It's got some embossing on the front there. Look at this flower. Wow. Someone's made that. Handmade this, yeah. That's cool. Really pretty. That would look really pretty on something. Alright, there's a, what do you call them? The applique flower in a key ring. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. And then there's a bird that you clip on. Looks like a Christmas decoration. And these are cute. These are two little handbag clasps. And they're little like key ring size. They would be really cute made up. So that was a cute little bag of crafty goodies in there. Yeah, really cute. Alright, my next thing was this roll of, well, to me it feels like it came off a dressing gown. Those vintage dressing gowns, you know, that sort of real nylon-y fabric. But it's pretty. That would look beautiful on a junk journal spine. Make great pockets. So there's a decent roll of that, and it's like it's padded, you know, it's got that padded feel. Nice. Alright, there was a roll of wallpaper freeze, and it was it's got a barcode on it, so it wouldn't be old, but I liked the pattern. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Right, I picked up a pattern, a dress pattern with a really cool, this was $1, and I thought I don't mind paying $1 for them if they're really nice. So I'll try and get that label off carefully. I hate it when they put, I don't know why they put them on the fronts of things. It really annoys me. I'll get it off later. But isn't that a cool pattern? Now, people find the dates on here, and I have, oh yeah, 74. That's cool. And it's in great condition. So yeah, I don't mind paying $1 when they're in good condition like that. Alright, there was this book. I think I only found one book this time. Encyclopedia Britannica True Life Books. Life Among the Seashore. And I loved the graphics in this one. I'll just try and find you the date. 63 copyright. And I love how this book has got black and white drawings plus the colour picture and the writing. And yeah, I just loved how that was all put together in here. Got some nice age spotting. But this would go great in a seashore journal or underwater journal or seashell journal. It's just beautiful. I love these old photos that are just off in the they're not quite clear. But you can tell, you know, that old photography, and I love that old photography. So there's some cool pictures of shells in here as well. Sandy beaches and things on the seashore. It's a great old book. It's printed in America, so it's got a lot of American shells in here. Chicago, New York, London. I think it was printed in America. Yep. So that was that one, Life Among the Seashore. Nice old book that. Next I got a scarf, and I just loved the pattern on this. I don't know why, I just loved the pattern, and I think it would look just beautiful as a junk journal closure, just wrapped around a junk journal. It's just beautiful. I like the browns and the creams. Right, I found a retro tie. Look at this gorgeous retro tie. It's beautiful. And it's got on the back, styled for a young man by His Nibs Australia. Love the label on the back. But isn't that a cool retro tie? So cool. So that went in my shopping basket. Okay, now I've got a few doilies. So it's this one, which is just beautiful. There was this one which is it says souvenir Bruxelles or Brussels, is that how you say it? Yeah, looks like it's from England, which is pretty cool. There was this pretty one with the lilies on it, the arum lilies. And there was a nice pile of crochet ones. I'll show you these ones. These are all sorts of colours. This one. Just love all the browns and the oranges in these ones. This one. This one's really bright. It's gorgeous. I've got a yellow and white one. An orange one. Aren't they beautiful? This one has been had, what do you call it, ribbon threaded all through it. I don't know whether I like that or not, but anyway, that's what that looks like. I may end up taking the ribbon out. There was this brown one. Aren't they fun? And another brown one. This one's quite big. So pretty, but so pretty. There's another yellow and cream one. It's got a few marks on this one. And a few marks there. Another orange one. Wait, no. Another little brown variegated one. This yellow and orange one. The last one is a gorgeous blue and white one. Aren't they gorgeous? So many beautiful colours. So they were the doilies. I'll just put them aside. Now I found 2 retro aprons. Pop over and see Christine's channel. She shows you what to make with these retro aprons. This one is a cool retro apron with a heart pocket. Love it. Red and white gingham. And the other one was a gorgeous yellow and brown. Well, it's like that that retro mustard colour, which is just awesome. And it's got a pretty much a heart shape on that one too. Love the rickrack on it. This one does have a tag on it. Let's have a look. A Lubo apron. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Nice. I don't think this one had a tag. No. This one's just so nice. So nice. So I will do something with those retro aprons. I do have another one poked away somewhere, so I'll have to check that one out too. And have a go with what Christine did with her retro aprons. Right, there is some lace in this bag, so let's have a look what was in this bag. Right, we've got some lacy trim, which is pretty. There's, oh gosh, there's a bit of that. A couple of meters of this. This fabric lace. and it's like a really light yellowy cream colour, that one. There's this trim. I'm not sure what that trim is called. It'd be some sort of braided trim. But there's a nice pile of that. There's the gimp braid. I love the gimp braid, and this is just bright, electric bright yellow, which is just beautiful. Really pretty gimp braid. There's a light yellow eyelet lace, a couple of meters of that. This red trim, this is like a bias binding, I think. Yeah, because you can, yeah, it's a bias binding with that lacy edge on it, which is quite pretty. There's some of that. Then here's some more gimp braid. My scissors gone. Just a different type of it, which is really pretty. And this is like a burgundy colour. So pretty, that. And then there's this. This is vintage. This is definitely vintage, and I love it. You would find that on a nightgown as well, this sort of stuff. And there'd be 2 or 3 meters of that there. That is beautiful. Absolutely. Now if I find gathered lace, this is the sort of gathered stuff that I like to find. So that is a nice little bag of trims there. There was also some trims on the reels, and there was this one. I think they had $1 on these. $1 or $2? $2, I think. No, $1 on the smaller ones, and $2 on the bigger one. So there's this one here. Do some sort of braid. And I like that it was in white. Then you can colour it whatever you want. And then there was this one in a lilac colour, which is so pretty. There was those two, and then there was this one here. Now I went through them all, and I picked the one that I felt that looked the most vintage, and this one is a really feather light lace, and it's gorgeous. So that one was $2. So they were the laces that I found on the spools. There was quite a bit there, but like I said, I just wanted to pick things that looked fairly vintage. There was a lot of gimp braid and this sort of braid there. So anyway, that's the laces. I found 2 vintage sheets, which are gorgeous. Look at these. See, they're the same. Okay, they're the same pattern. I'll just put that one over there. But they are beautiful. They look really, really well looked after too. So there was them. What else? Alright, there was some writing paper. Oh, these were envelopes. These were only 50 cents each. But that's what they have. I won't take them out of the box. They've got houses on them. On these envelopes. Old houses. Captain Cook's Cottage, that one says. Anyway, so they were cool. And there was this little set. Notes and envelopes. So, I think they're note cards, are they? Yeah. But aren't they pretty with the gum blossoms? So I like picking up anything that's got Australian flowers on it. So that was pretty. And there was also a writing pad, a Hobbytex tracing pad. And I picked this up mainly for the front cover because, you know, the inside is just tracing paper. But look at it. It's just all nicely aged as well. But one day I want to do a Hobbytex journal, and I probably will mix it with Hobbytex and Avon, because they're the two things Mum love to do. And I do have some Hobbytex patterns and things like that from Mum. So, and I also am looking for bits and pieces of Avon things as well, like old catalogues and things like that. And I know that's going to be hard to find because I never found any in the op shops, but I will put some bits and pieces together with the Avon as well. So yeah, that was a tracing pad. Good memories there. Now I found this kit, and I am hoping, I didn't open the packet, but I'm hoping it's got all the bits in here. Someone has stuck it together quite strangely. But I'm hoping it is. Oh, this is amazing. This is the pattern. Isn't this gorgeous? The seagull and the shells, just perfect. When I seen it, I was just like, oh, wow. Wow. And I just thought, I hope it's all in there. Now, in the back of the packet, there was that, which if it looked like that, I wouldn't have got it. But this was on the front, and look, it's all there. Wow. It's got the, look, it says Horizons Designs 1984. Beautiful. It's got all the threads that you need. It's printed on this beautiful, beautiful fabric. So I just, let me see if I can, oh yeah, and it's got some wadding in there, and it's got the instructions. Nice. Oh, so excited. And it's on a staple, so no one's ever used it, or you know, probably opened it but never made it. And I just love finding stuff like this. Let's get the staple out. So it's got all the instructions in there, how to put it together. Nice. Oh, I'm really excited. Really excited. Oh, this is cool. This would look absolutely beautiful on the front of a junk journal. But it would, it's pretty big, saying that. Let me have a look at it. I'll just make a big junk journal. It's got a lot of tape on it. Oh, but this is beautiful. Even if I just made it up to be a picture, it's just amazing. Gorgeous. I'm so glad it wasn't this one. Everything in the back. Beautiful, beautiful pattern. It looks like it's that, it says sculptured stitchery, which is just right up my alley. Nice. Oh, that's just gorgeous. There's two pieces of fabric. You must have to sandwich it in between. Oh, that's nice. Alright, I'll set that aside. Now my last thing, oh, there are all the threads. Gorgeous. Now my last thing that I found was a bag of fabric. Now I showed one piece of shiny fabric, I think, in my last haul, and said, oh, I love just finding just these little pieces of shiny fabric. Well, I found a whole bag of it, and it was $3. And I thought, you're coming home with me. And it's all that gorgeous dance fabric. I just love all this stuff. I don't know why, but I just love all this stuff. And the decent sized pieces here. Look, that's folded in half. Done. And yeah, they're all folded in half. Oh, they're decent sized pieces. And just look at all the colours. They're just amazing. This is a light blue. It doesn't show up properly on camera. And look at them all. They're nice big pieces. It's so fun. So fun. This one's like a vinyl. Wow. Now the Opshops that I went to, they were just chockers full of crafty stuff this time. One Opshop I hadn't seen so many craft things, so it was just really fun. It was a fun Opshop crawl yesterday. And I must say that when school goes back is the best time to go op shopping. Look at that, isn't that fun? Oh, look at this one. How cool is that? That is velvet. Like a velvet with sequins on it. I've never seen anything like that. That is so fun. There's all sorts of great pieces in here. Oh, I'm going to have to make a junk journal cover with all these. That will be so fun to do. What fell out of there? Oh, there was a candy cane in there. Oh, that could go in the bin. These are just fun pieces of fabric. So fun. The red one. So yeah, you get, I years ago I had a lady give me a bag similar to this because her daughter sewed clothes for a little dance group, and I ended up giving them to my daughter, and she used them on something. See, this one's got part of a dance costume sewn up. Almost looks like a belt or something. Wow. And I've always sort of thought of that, the bag that I gave her, thinking, oh gosh, I wish I had some of that shiny fabric again to do something with. And there it was in the op shop. Amazing. Here's some big pieces too. That's a big piece of gold. That's beautiful. Look at it shining. And then we've got gorgeous silver and the purples. Oh, they're just beautiful. I just love sparkly stuff. I know my mum loved sparkly stuff too, so so fun. Look at all this stuff in here. That's going to make a really fun crazy patchwork cover on a journal or something like that. That would be really fun to do. And we got some just shiny fabric. Oh, look at this shiny fabric. Look at this shiny fabric. Oh, I love looking through this. I love it. Ooh, some gold spandex. Ooh. And what else have we got in here? Oh, there's so much of it. So much of it. Look at this blue. Wow. This is alright for $3, hey? Look at that. Crocodile fabric. This is so fun. So many pretties. Oh, and there's another big piece of this. Oh, this is really interesting. Really interesting. And then we've got more yellow and more purple with pink and more of this fluffy stuff. This is so fun looking, and more of this fluffy stuff. Oh, look at it. Oh, this is just so fun. This light blue is gorgeous. Now, this is the one I found at the Opshop last time. There was 1/2 meter of it. And I was saying then, oh, it's fun to collect, you know, just these sparkly bits and pieces, because, you know, it's expensive to buy. And look at this, a whole bag of it. There was some bigger pieces there, but when I seen the bag, I thought, oh, I'll just take the bag. It's just got all nice little bits and pieces in it. Look at that pink. Another piece of pink. Gold. Oh. It just dances over my eyes. The gold. More, that's a yellow gold, that's a gold. Oh, the bag just keeps going. We've got silver, more silver. It's a nice big long piece of red. Ooh, some more crocodile fabric here. Nice. Should make Pickle a cool outfit. Wouldn't that be cool, made out of this? Oh, that's a pretty pinky purple one. And a black one, purple, black, and another pinky purple. They are just gorgeous. They are gorgeous. So that, look at them. It's a big bundle of it. When you look at how much there is. Oh, that's so fun. Well, that was my Opshop crafter haul for today, and I had fun getting out and looking at all the things in the Opshops, and I hope you've enjoyed looking at all this. Now, if you are new to my channel, this is Opshop, #OpshopCrafter haul, and where we show what we found from the Opshop for our crafting. And I love to find things from the Opshop to use for crafting. Like, share and subscribe. Pop over to our Facebook group too and join over there and share your bits and pieces over there. We would love to have you over there. And take care, and I will see you soon for another video, another make, another share. Bye.